Okay, on this example, whenever I multiply, I'm always wanting to make sure that I multiply by the least common multiple. So in order to do that on this one, I want to factor this out first. On all the other ones, I had a polynomial that wouldn't factor. So I'm going to start like this. And then since x squared minus 1 factors to x plus 1, x minus 1, I'm going to do that, plus 3. So now when I multiply, I want to multiply by the least common multiple, the thing that will cancel out all of these denominators on both sides. So over here, I need to multiply by x plus 1. But on this side, I need an x plus 1 and I need an x minus 1. So whatever I do to the right side, I also have to do to the left side. So it's going to get an x minus 1 also. And then here there's nothing to cancel, so I don't need to add anything else. So when I multiply on this side, the x plus 1 and the x plus 1 are going to cancel. So what I have left is x minus 1 times 4x plus 1. On the right side, when I multiply, the whole x plus 1 and x minus 1 cancel for the first term, so I'm left with 12 plus 3 times x plus 1 times x minus 1, because nothing canceled with the denominator on this side. So now I've got a little bit of work to do to clean this up. So I'm going to start by multiplying this out. 4x squared plus x minus 4x minus 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. I know that that's x squared minus 1. So I have 12 plus 3x squared minus 3. So then I'm going to subtract the 3x squared from both sides. So I'm left with x squared on this side. And then minus 3x minus 1 equals 9. And since I have x squared, I know that I'm going to have to factor or use the quadratic formula in order to solve this one. So I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. And then I'll have to factor to solve. So this goes to minus 5 and plus 2. So that means that x could be 5 or x could be negative 2. But I need to go check the top and make sure that these both work for the denominator. So it looks like here the only thing that wouldn't work would be negative 1, but that's not one of my answers, so I'm fine. And here it couldn't be 1 or negative 1, and that's not my answer. So both 5 and negative 2 are good solutions.